Well, finally, I have now found the motor and transmission under all that wiring harness. Got the front bumper off finally, radiator support and all that off. Holy moly. There's a lot of plugs. Can't believe the amount of wire, but yeah, so we're just a little time away. I'm going to sit up here and show you guys how to use that power steering pulley puller. Yeah, that way I don't have to open up the steering gear box and I can just lay the pump off to the side. But in order to get the pump off that aluminum bracket, you got to pull the pulley. So, but yeah, I feel a little better. I might go ahead and put that tranny in, or I might make some calls and see if there's a place I can take the tranny and have it tested. Because I did find a plug unplugged that went to the transfer case, so I don't know if the transfer case was actually in gear or why it wouldn't move. So I guess you either test it out or put it in. If it don't work, I guess what the heck, pull it back out, huh? So alright, well, I'm going to set up and show how to use that pulley now. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the tool set I got for pulling this pulley, and for the GM shows this for the puller to go in there, and I'm going to do that to make sure that hole there is clean. There's one time before I forgot to do that and I had a mess. So, oops. I guess that bell's done, huh? Okay. And this particular puller uses a 1/2 inch and a 13/16 wrench. So anyway, you take the shaft, bottom that out in the hole, then you grab your puller here and you screw on the one nut for taking it off. Slide that on, and then you put the small side. Get that to where it goes around both the pulley, and then you slip the sleeve collar on to hold it all together, and then use the 1/2 inch to hold the shaft. Then with all the fender, and that would be a lot harder. I knew that before I knocked that down. Anyway, I know it'd probably be easier with fan out of the way, but that's one tool. Sure, won't have to undo that belt. Forgot that. There it is. One over here. Belt's undone. You gotta do this, and I'll show you here when I get done. It is coming. Helps when you take the pressure off. Just think how much fun this is in the vehicle. I can't remember how. I'm going to have to remember though. That's kind of. I've done so much here lately. My back starting to go again. Almost. You see that? But she's going to fight the whole way. And there we go. Power steering pulley is now off. So, okay. And I'll show you why you got to do that if you don't. Get this belt out of here before I run out. Wow, good looking belt. It must not be a very old belt. That's good. Anyway, now I can get to, let's make sure. In order to take this pump off now, it's that bolt, and that bolt. Which GM was nice and not put any, oops, oh that's right, I got it zoomed in. Sorry about that. GM was nice and didn't put any hole in the pulley so you could just spin the pulley. So, that there is how you get the pulley off. And then you use the rest of the kit. There's a threaded. Let's see, let me grab that. So, let's see. Anyway, you got these different choices. What you do is you get the correct one, you screw that in, and then that puller here. There, that come out. Then that screws onto that, and then there's bearing in that, but I get time. I'm not going to do it on this one. I will do how you install. Well, I'll be doing that on the Tahoe because I got to pull that off to get the motor out of that too. So, but anyway, that's the first part of how to use a pulley puller to get to your bolts to get her unmounted. So I think I'm going to disconnect that and start doing motor mount and tranny mounts and the two drive shafts, and then I'll be ready to pull the motor and tranny out. I've got everything off finally. So, alright, I'll be back later when I got more.